Welcome back to the Montezuma Blitzball League. This is Game 4. We got the Sluggers versus the Aztecs. We're going to get right into the bat toss to decide home field advantage.
Got him. Home.
All right, bet. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Sluggers got home. We are here with the team captain of the Aztecs. Matthew, what's your plan today? Going in with a pretty good duo with you and Connor. Pretty good pitching matchup today. What are your thoughts going into today's game?
We're just gonna have to be locked in onto every pitch. Try to learn how Trey throws as quick as possible to just learn how he pitches and try to be able to drive one, I guess. And as far as pitching, just not be scared of them. They're a great hitting team, but we're just gonna have to attack. Can't give them free bases by letting up walks and stuff like that. So yeah, do the best we can, I guess.
All right. Have a good game, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with the team captain of the Sluggers. What's your game plan today, coming off of a loss from the Hurricanes?
Game plan, just to get up early like we did last time, and then to, hold them on the mound. Got probably less walks. Had a lot of walks last game. Just keep the walks to a bare minimum, and I think we can put them away.
All right, let's have a good game. What am I supposed to have a one-on-one with the camera right here? Or am I supposed to have?
Your thoughts on the game?
My thoughts are that I want both teams to lose because I don't like either of them. Got Trevin coming up as a starter for today. But now we got Matthew, the captain of the Aztecs. And here comes the first pitch of Game 4, Sluggers versus Aztec, and it is a fastball low, hits the leg of the strike zone. Fastball, Matthew hits it up the middle, and it is fair ball. Trevin turns around and throws it to Kyle, and Matthew is out at first. Now we got Connor, the second batter for the Aztecs, coming up. 2-1 pitch. Two-seam, hits the outside zone right at 80. Ooh, gets the outside of the zone for the first strikeout of the inning for Trevin. He's looking pretty good so far. And we got Colin, the third batter for the Aztecs. I think it was. Oh, gets hit twice right away, and he walks him off 2 pitches. Colin, first base runner of the game, gets on after 2 hit by pitches. Matthew coming back up to the plate. 1-0 count. Pitch, barely. Good hit. 3-2 count. Oh, two-seam hit up high. Will it get out? Let's go! That's a home run for Matthew off of Trevin.
3-2 pitch. That is deep. That is going. That is gone. 2-run shot from Matthew. Home run from Matthew to take a 2-0 lead.
2-run homer for Matthew. That is his second home run of the year. Matthew takes the lead 2-0. Misses a high five at the end, but that's fine. I don't really care. Oh, swing and a miss from Connor. Oh, swing and a miss from Connor for strike 3 to end the inning. Trevin getting out of it, but not without giving up a 2-run homer to Matthew. And the Aztecs are leading 2-0 going into the bottom of the first. Okay, we got Connor coming back as the starting pitcher for the Aztecs. And we got Kyle, the leadoff batter for the Sluggers. 3-0 pitch, screwball right down the middle, hits it to Matthew. Matthew fields it, flips it to Connor. He is out at first by a half a step. Trevin looking to make a difference. He is also the second batter. 5-1 count. And he walks him for the first base runner for the Sluggers. Monty coming back has a new batting stance, if any of y'all have noticed. 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike number 1 from Connor. Just cuts too much. 5-1 count. And he walks him. Walks Monty for the second base runner of the inning. Kyle coming back up to the plate with a runner on first and second. And it's a slider. Oh my goodness. I got a little bit too excited there. Two-seam. Kyle swings and misses at it. Is now 2-1. Curveball. Kyle swings so hard that he chunks his bat 40 freaking yards in the other direction, but okay.
The bat goes flying and hits the fence. But Connor strikes out Kyle for the second out of the inning with Trey back up to the plate.
Never mind. Screwball, or two-seam, whatever the flip you want to call that. The full count. Working himself back into this. The pitch is outside and walks him. Bases are now loaded. 3-0 count for Monty. The pitch, slider. Ooh, good slider. We got full count. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Connor, can he get out of this inning without letting up a run? And he can. Strike 3 for Connor. Barely clips the inside part of the zone. Kyle is coming in to relief pitch for the Sluggers. Here comes the first pitch that Kyle's thrown all of 2025. And it is a fastball right at the inside part of the zone at 75 miles an hour. 3-2 count. Can Kyle get him? Slider inside, and he does get him. What a pitch from Kyle for his first strikeout of 2025. Fastball hits him. Ow. That hurt me. For ball 6, walks him. First pitch to Connor, and it is inside. 2-2 count, and Connor hits it barely foul. 3-2 count. Fastball hits the top of the zone. He hits it deep, and that might be gone. That is gone for Connor. Connor hits it deep for a 2-run bomb.
2-2 once again. That is deep. That is in the air, and that is gone. First home run from Connor. Scores now 4-0 after that 2-run shot from Connor.
Another shot for the Aztecs, but this time it's Connor taking Kyle deep for the 2-run home run. And the Aztecs are leading 4-0 at the top of the second. I'm still dyslexic. But it is I'm guessing it's a 1-2 count, and it's a screwball right down the middle. Now that's strike 3. What? He foul tipped it. I don't know what to do anymore. And it's a swing and a miss for the 4th time. Oh my freaking days, strike 3. 2-seam bare. Oh my goodness, what a spot. Maybe Evan's dyslexic. He thought it was a 2-2 count. Okay. Anyway, 5 full count pitch and is inside and walks him. I wonder if that's a stretch. Trying to pull it a little bit more. Slider. Beautiful slider. That was disgusting. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Connor. Never mind. That was a 1-2 pitch. It's strike 3. Kyle gets out of the inning, but not without letting up 2 runs. Okay, we're coming to the bottom of the second. The Aztecs are bringing in Matthew to relief pitch in the bottom of the second. The Sluggers are behind 4-0 after the Aztecs take 2 2-run shots in the top of the first and the top of the second. But the first pitch of Kyle is a slider. Hits the zone. That was disgusting. We're having technical difficulties. The radar's down. Anyway, 4-1 count. Swing and a miss from Kyle for strike 3. 1-0 count. And it's a knuckleball. Hits the outside pipe. 2-seam hit up to Connor. Connor fields it. Connor throws it to Matthew, and Matthew gets it out at first for the second out of the inning. Oh my goodness, what a slider from Matthew. But it is a 3-1 count, and a 2-seam hits the center of the zone. 5 full count. 2-seam hits the bottom of the zone. Aztecs get out of the bottom of the second. Now we go into the top of the third. Aztecs are coming up back to back. The Sluggers will be bringing Kyle back into the top of the third. We got Colin coming up as the first batter of this inning. In the pitch, fastball low. Pitch, slider, hits the middle of the zone. What a pitch from Kyle. 4-2 pitch. Fastball swing and a miss from Colin. Kyle gets the first batter to swing and miss. Knuckleball, swing and a miss from Kyle, or Matthew. 0-1 count, and it's a pitch, hits the outside edge of the zone. 5-2 count, full count. Oh my word, there's no way Matthew gets through that twice. Slider. Connor gets a piece of it for strike 2. 0-2 count. Can Kyle find it here? Another slider. Goes right down the middle at 75 miles an hour. Goodness. For strike 3. That's the second out of the inning now. Fastball right down the middle. Colin swings and misses at it. 1-2 count. 2 outs, runner on first. Screwball, swing and a miss from Colin, and Kyle gets out of the top of the third to go into the bottom of the third to see if the Sluggers can walk it off. Okay, the Aztecs are bringing Connor back into the game to hopefully shut the Sluggers down and win this game. Here comes the first pitch at the bottom of the third. Game on the line. Screwball hits the zone right at 80. Oh. Kyle looking to make something happen here, and he does. He hits it deep, and that's a solo shot for Kyle to start this inning off good.
3-2 to Kyle. That is deep, and that is gone. Kyle gets his get back, gets things started right for the Sluggers. A hit from Kyle.
It is now 1-4. Sluggers are still behind by 3. Maybe they can make something happen here. Kyle might have just started a chain that could break the Aztec streak. Screwball swings at it, and it hits it to Colin. Colin isn't able to field it. It gets to the fence. Colin bobbles it. He's going 2.
Out. After further review, the ruling on the field is he was out, just by a hair.
Well, after further review, Trevin missed the bag by about half a foot, and Matthew was able to peg him before he could get his left hand onto the plate. So the call on the field is out, not on the field. Call after the review is out, and now we got Monty coming up to the plate. The scores now, that hits Evan almost right in the... Yeah, it was a little bit close. Almost hits him in the nuts, but screwball low. 5-0 pitch. And it is high. Monty gets on base with a walk. Kyle is now back up to the plate after hitting that solo shot.
3-0 to Kyle. That is cranked. That is going foul. Can Matthew make the catch? He made the catch. What a catch. Monty is now going to second. He's sliding in. He will be safe at second.
What a play by Matthew. Gold glove category play right there. 2-0 count. Swing and a miss from Trey. Both of them are locked in. Slider coming your way, and it hits the zone for strike number 2. 2-2 count. Can Trevin get out of this at bat and continue? Swing and a miss from Trevin, and that's the end of the ball game. The Aztecs keep up their winning streak, and the Sluggers are now 0-2, and the Aztecs have taken the victory over the Sluggers today. All right, Matthew, you're coming off of a pretty good win today. Y'all been hitting the ball well and pitching pretty well. How do you feel after today's game?
I feel great. Our team is, I really like my team. I said at the beginning of the year, people were saying we didn't have a complete team, but we're showing we do. It was a complete team win today. Everyone contributed, and yeah, exactly how I would want to win a game. Everyone did their part, and it was a 4-1 win against what's supposed to be the best team in the league. So, yeah.
Yeah, good luck to you, sir. All right, Kyle, you're coming off of a pretty bad start to the season. I know it's probably pretty hard coming off of a World Series win, but how are you feeling so far? Not coming off not 2 bad games, you just got outscored.
Yeah, it's tough. It's one thing to play really bad and lose, but it's another thing to feel like you played good and still get beaten. But it's all right. It'll make the rest of the season interesting. It'll keep our heads in check, keep our egos low, and if we do end up winning, it'll make it a whole lot sweeter.